guys. So I've kind of said I would do this for a while, and I haven't, so I'm going to do it now. Here is the tour of the craft room. This is kind of my extra storage area. It's like where I put all the extra stuff, like extra boxes and things. Yeah. And then that's Harry's spot. See, Harry lays right there. And this is where I keep all of my wood blocks and sponges and extra ink pads and all that stuff. And then down there is where I keep all my shipping bags. And then there's paper and books and things down at the bottom. And then, well, okay, ready? That is the ceiling. That is stuff piled to the ceiling. Yes, they're full. There's my laminator and my candy box and my die cutting machine, and there's my embossing machine. Don't ask why I have both, but sometimes I just don't want to get that heavy thing down. And then I have all of my boxes, and my boxes are all categorized. Let's see, we've got tissue paper, music paper, embossing. These are my mixed media tiles that I make, my napkins, ribbons, tags, hot glue, wood pieces, piano roll. Currently, this box is housing hem tape. And this is some die cuts. And then I have all of my 6x6 pads and the smaller pads down here. I have all kinds of stuff shoved in the back, all my mailing stuff, that's all back there. This is where I keep my extra on-hand glues and things like that. And then I have some books and things here. And then that's all my painting supplies there in that blue tub. Behind that, I don't know if you guys can actually see back there, but that's all my beading supplies. Let's see, there's my new beads. And then these are some of my 12x12 paper pads. The rest of them are over on the other side there. That stuff is all giveaways and sales stuff and projects I'm working on and stuff I don't know what to do with yet. And then I have a whole bunch of books. And there is the infamous filing cabinet. Yeah, I need another one. So there's all of my dies and acrylic stamps. And they're all in here by numbers and alphabet. So they're numerically filed for me. My bigger Sizzix ones are up here in the front. And then, well, there's some stickers. And, well, there's more stickers. And the bottom drawer is just like regular paper. Now this little check box over here, this is where I keep all of my pre-cut die cuts. And then back there I have a bin for tools and projects I'm working on. There's all my lace and ribbon, and there's my big jar and all of my floss fret threads. And then let's move over a little bit. These are where I keep fancy papers, my larger sticker sets, chipboard, things like that. In here is like really fancy papers, and this is like my mixed media drawer. I've got all kinds of textures and stencils and things in here. And down here is where I keep, like, you know, the rice paper and all of that. So, up here are journals that I'm either working on or have just completed. Mixed media projects I'm working on. All my paint. We'll take a look. There is more ribbons, laces, and trims up there. Books and things go on the top. Magazines, more laces, trims, things like that. Paper strips, flowers, you name it, it's here. This is my bookbinding case. All my bookbinding stuff is in here. All my stuff to add to journals is here. My washi tape is here. Then I have my drawer case. My drawer case has things like sparkles in it, and fasteners, and twines, and threads, and pens, and cutty stuff, and watercolor stuff, and sleeves of stuff, and tools, and all of that. And then my main shelves, the one on the left here is actually all of my decorator type paper. This is all my 12x12 solids. Those are all like my Mombi packs and stuff. And then I have these drawers, and the bottom one has my sprays and my inks. That has all of my mixed media textures in it. And then I have my cases that you guys have seen 1,000 times. Buttons, stickers, wood pieces, things like that. And up here, I have some like scrap paper. This is my work box, the one that you guys see in all my videos. There's my cutters, my circle cutters, my scale. This box is full of ephemera that I've made. Embellishments and stuff. And then I've got some special type papers. This is all these fancy schmancy file folders. Then there's more 12 by 12 pads. Remnants of 12 by 12 pads. There is my box. Well, you guys have seen that too. There's my scrap box. And then I've got a couple of project boxes there, and I've got a couple of drawers that have like the pieces and parts that you need for your die cut machine or your embossing machine. And then I have my watercolor paper and mixed media paper down there. And down in those bottom drawers is where I keep my coffee dyed, tea dyed, Kool-Aid dyed, that type of stuff. Paper. So this is the spot you guys all know so well. You know, it's the part that's on the cam all the time. It's a little bigger than you guys actually get to see. Over there is projects I'm working on, swaps, things like that, trades. And then there's the desk. And, well, let's start over here. Those are all project life cards that have been sent to me. It's a full box. And then there's my spinner. I love my spinner. Because my spinner just, yeah. And it's got a couple of drawers in it that have things in them. And holds my scissors and stuff. And I love my spinner. Behind my spinner, I have a rack that has, like, my label makers and things like that in it, and extra tape rolls and things, and all my extra glue is back there. That's my snack for MMM. That's where I have all my reach form tools and my larger scissors. And then just below there is kind of a box where I keep, like, my really large paper clips and all my new dies and stuff when they come in before I test them, before I put them in the store. And we have on the next shelf, basically that is kind of like all of my dimensional adhesives and things like that, and then all of my bling blings, and then on the top there I've got my little Xyron machine. We all know that. All my medications and pills and things are up there. And then I have all kinds of those next two bins are pretty much just kind of like paper that I use and things. And then up at the top I have some art chalks and some different boards and my click letters and the camera that I whip out in the store all the time and drive people crazy. All my little cutters and copy supplies and copy things. And then up there I have all of my paint brushes and all of my watercolor pencils and different backup pens and markers and things like that. And of course, you know, well, he's up there too. And then there's a picture of my mom and some candy and the hairspray I use to fix everything. And that's it, guys. That's my room. This is my little world where I live. And this is my chair. And like I said, you know, pretty much gets me everywhere I want. I keep all my punches right there. And down there's all my texture pastes and cutting boards and, like, you know, those punch board things and kind of everything that I need. Clamps, clips, things that I reach for. And so that's it. That's kind of my world. And that's just my craft room. Maybe someday I will be brave enough to take you guys out and show you the studio. Until then, though, it's been really fun. Bye-bye.